Hi guys, it is Stephanie Motor Dancer right here, 52. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do a den. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to switch my cursor over so you guys can see it better. And I think that this website uses little yellow circles so you can see. So I have a really good way of decorating my den where every room looks like it's good. I am so sick of seeing all those dens that just have a bunch of junk in them and they have no coordination and no way of being in order. So that's what I'm here for. I'm very, obsessive over my den. Like, my den is the most important thing to me in Animal Jam. Some people don't care about their dens, and that's not a problem. But I would like my den to look nice. So I'm going to teach you guys how to make it look nice if you're like me. So first thing you're going to do is choose a wallpaper and a flooring. I'm using the Castle Den, but this strategy will work best for anything. This layout works good for castles. So if it's like a princess castle or a whatever, but I would use the Castle Den when you're going to use this video. Now I might just make one for every den and just show you how to decorate every den. And if you guys have other dens you want me to do, that you could show me and blah 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 blah. So here is the living room, and this is the room most people spend their time in. If they aren't going up to this area, they're most likely down here. That's kind of just what people tend to lean to. So, flooring and walling. You're going to choose something that will give you a base. I like to use tile. It's pretty. I usually use either starry walls, which is very spacious and it looks cool, or I use the purple stars, because I like stars apparently. And you're going to go back to your items button, and you're going to take a blue rug. Blue rugs are basically in every room in my house, because they are so awesome that they let you make things look like they go together. So what I do is I take the plaid couch, if I can find it. Hold on a minute. There it is. Okay, sorry. I have a lot of stuff, so I might be scrolling through my list. And then I take a TV, because most families, like 9 out of 10 of families in America, watch TV on the couch in the living room. That's just what we do, I guess. So I always have a TV, because your den needs to be realistic as well as fun. And let's put that over here, of course. So sorry about all this. There it is. Okay. So you're going to take your TV, put it all the way on this back wall. Take your rug, push it up. Take your plaid couch, push it a little bit up, but back as well. And then you're going to go to your coffee table. It's going to take me forever again. I'm so sorry I'm making you guys wait this long. I had a bunch of them. Okay. Alright. And you're going to put it there. And then I like to have little accents on the tables. And I don't mean the table's going to start speaking French. But I mean an accent is like something like this you put on top of the table to make the room pop a little bit. Okay, so you want something going on in every element of the room. You've got something going on in the floor area. You've got something going on in the back wall. But you have absolutely nothing going on here. I'm going to direct your attention here. So, what I usually use to cover that problem up is the swords and shield. I put one sword and shield in the middle of the wall, and then you take 2 torches and put it on either side. And it looks very royal and important. Good. Okay, so that'll be the first room. It looks pretty good. Looks like a real room, like somebody would actually live in it. I hate it when people just make it a storage space, like I said. Okay, I'm going to take you guys downward. And the hallway. Always have a window here. Just do it. Because people, when they're walking long distances, they've got something to distract them. They won't notice. I don't know, maybe you haven't mopped in a while. I don't know. And that's some ridiculous thing you mop Animal Jam, but I'm just exampling in real life what it would be like. So, you're going to find a window. I use the winter window. If I can find it again. Okay, it's probably back here. There it is. Up here. I put it on this wall. And then this wall doesn't have to have anything because it's substituting up here. And it's substituting the stairs. So it doesn't have to have much. Unless you want to either put it here, which would also look good. So I think I'm going to do that. Okay. So going down here, this is your loft. Now I have one setup that looks very good here. Loft. Oh, the window got put up. But if you're putting it on this wall, put it on the center. Okay. So, again, like I said, you're going to use a lot of blue rugs. Get another blue rug out. Get your classic brown table. Go by the ship at the bottle and the cruise ship party. Get a fireplace and 2 or 3 mats, or 2 of these couches, which I'm going to use those. And I'll show you how to line it all. So, get that stuff. There they are. Here we go. Okay, let me get a couch. Okay, looks like I'm using that. So sorry, I have so much stuff that it gets really annoying sometimes. Okay, I'll just use these 2 ones. Take out this couch. Okay, so you should have these 2 things or 2 couches, either one. And then you're going to have your ship in a bottle as well. So this is what you need to make the centerpiece. Obviously, it's not going to look like this. So you're going to position the table in front of the fireplace. Put the rug under it. Like, you don't need to make the fireplace and the other thing touch. Put 2 mats here. It looks better with couches. But if you can't use them, then just use mats. And then you get to the shipping bottle. And then it looks very neat, very nice, very complicated and sophisticated. Really, it took you like 5 minutes. I've gotten a lot of positive comments about this. So that's the loft. 2 more rooms to go, and your den will be awesomely decorated, I swear. Okay, up here. Now, it depends on what you want to make this. You can either make it a kitchen. You can make it, which kitchen will take the least amount of time. You can make it a kitchen, a bedroom, a bathroom, or like a eating area. I'm going to do probably the kitchen, because that'll take least time. Now, you don't have to have this next thing I'm going to put in, if I can find it. It's the cake and bake oven. I use it for my kitchen because it looks real, but it's very, very expensive, and it's very hard to get. This oven right here. But it is worth your money if you're looking to buy something, but you don't need to buy it to use. So I just put that there, and then sometimes I'll put a little blue rug under it, and there you go. So Kitchen's easy. Okay, and then I put a window here. I can find it. Oh, there's a blue rug. Then you put this under it, and voila, kitchen. Not hard. Okay, I'll find a window later, but you put a window or some kind of something to go on the wall here. Next, you're gonna find, okay, this is just like a hangout area. That's always what this top level is gonna be, because people always go there. They either go to your base living room, your loft, or your higher. It's called the 3-point attraction limit. Either people that it kind of depends on their personality, but they're either going to go all the way to the top, all the way to the bottom, or stay in the middle. If they're a very excited and energetic person, they're going to go right to the top, high energy, high. If they're very depressed and shy, they're probably going to go right to the bottom. So you have to have those both levels looking good, as well as your neutral people who are going to go to your middle looking good. I always use sofas because it gives people a place to sit. So I'm going to put one there and put one, let's see here. Put one there. Gives them 2 base points, and then you put something in the middle. Cool. I usually use the purple machine. Or you can use something not as look at me type. And use like a table. And slap it in. Okay, and then if you're, like I said, if you're using a table, you've got to have an accent on it. So that's another piece of work. A lot of people use the giant plushies. I like the tiger. So I'll put a little collection of giant plushies right here, and then it looks good. Okay, so let's go from what you've done. You've decorated your living room, decorated your loft, decorated your hallway, you made a kitchen, and an upper hangout area. The inside part of your den is done. How long did it take me? About 12 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. Tops. Voila! Those are the basic rules. So let's go over it again. You're just always using accents on tables, making something going on in both points of the room, having the places to go to, places that are decorated the best. And you're having something always on a table, and something somewhere on a wall somewhere. And you always have some type of tile or carpet or something that distracts them in the floor and puts them in the wall. So thanks for watching, and if you have any ideas on a new video, I'd be happy to reply. Thanks for watching, comment, rate, subscribe, whatever. Happy jamming!